This is Travis, and welcome to Drunk Talk. Stay sober, my friends. What's going on, brothers and sisters? This is Travis coming back at you with another round of Drunk Talk. Today I'm just going to discuss what sobriety means to me, I guess. Without sobriety, I pretty much have nothing. Before I went into rehab, I was living in my parents' basement. I had no job. I couldn't hold down a job just simply because I was drunk all the time, and I'd wake up in the morning and I'd feel like complete hell, so I couldn't really go to work. I was probably what you call clinically depressed due to the fact that you're continuously drinking all the time and you feel that I was a 28-year-old loser. I was living in my parents' basement and I had nothing. Once I got sober, I got out of rehab, and literally probably a month later, I met my wife. My wife has never seen me drunk. Lucky for me, right? It's hard to explain because if people that don't know my past meet me today, they would just see me as, well, they'd probably judge me initially, but whatever, that's cool. But I would be considered a responsible adult. I have a wife. We have a lovely dog named Striker. We just recently bought a farm, so we're enjoying all of that, fun animal stuff. But I'd be considered an average, responsible adult. But at the age of 28, I'd be considered a dirtbag. I was living in my parents' basement with nothing to my name. That's what alcohol gave me. Nothing. It has a funny way of like, it's like I need alcohol in order to do this, but what I need alcohol to do what? Suck at life? That's all it was giving me. As I when I step out of it and I look back at it and I see it from my perspective now, alcohol gave me nothing whatsoever but a hard time. And that's me. And don't get me wrong, as an alcoholic, I have to keep that in the forefront of my mind. I can't trick myself in saying, you know what, I'm just going to have a beer. Because what's a beer going to give me? I'm an alcoholic. I don't want just a beer. I want 10 beers. And what's the point of, I would be throwing my entire life away to have what? And the whole point I'm trying to make is now that I've been sober and my life has completely changed, I have to keep that in the forefront of my mind that alcohol is always an option to me. It's something I can always go back to. But what's it going to give me if I do go back to it? And that's what people need to take a look at. What's alcohol truly giving you that if you lived without alcohol, what would you be losing? It's giving you nothing. People relate alcohol with friends, and if I can't hang out with friends and drink, but I hang out with people all the time and don't drink. But me, I can tell when it's a crappy time and when it's an actual good time. Where an alcoholic thinks every time's a sweet time, but in actuality, it's just boring as shit. Put it this way. Go into a bar sober and tell me how awesome it is. I'm going to tell you it's not very awesome. And anyway, I'm rambling on and on. And I'm just saying that ever since I have quit drinking, my life has completely changed. And once you give it the time and have some sobriety under your belt, you're going to find out that your life would change just as well. I'm no special person. The only thing I do is just manage to stay sober. That's the only trick to my game, is sobriety. Anything else can go to shit in my life, but as long as I'm sober, I know I'm going to be able to bounce back. So that's my message for this week. Until next time, brothers and sisters, I appreciate everybody subscribing to my channel and checking it out. I love you all. Much love.